Welcome everybody to Coffee with Bud and Bigdaddysauce. Today is December 21st, just a few days before Christmas. We want to thank everyone for attending today. Hello everybody. Good morning, Chad. How are you today?
Good morning. How is everybody today?
Oh, really pretty good. Pretty good. Trying to get my coffee situated. You have your coffee in hand? You ready?
Most certainly do. Yum yum.
Good deal. Today's episode is brought to you by Unique Waterworks LLC, August 5 Designs, Eastside Engine Works, Dragon Magic Productions, and if you haven't been, go check us out at newvelocityracing.com and our YouTube channel, New Velocity Racing on YouTube, just as it says, New Velocity Racing. We have a couple of drivers also that stream on the YouTube, the old tube of the U. We have Big Daddy Sauce 53 Racing, uh, DMP Bud 11, myself, AMS Driver X, and NVR Squid Billy. Oh, the list goes on and on. I'm sure there'll be links added to the website, which is changing weekly with new updates and new information being added. We will be adding the NASCAR series pages, which will entail all of the garages and more information on detail. There'll be links to the points page. There'll be links to the rule book. All of that is coming within the next week during Christmas break. Gives me time to do something. Chad, how you been?
Oh, not bad. Just checking some stuff out here real quick. I'm not sure if I am up and running.
I have not confirmed mine as well.
Yours is.
Okay.
Mine is not.
Well, I will stand by momentarily while you acquire your, tend to your technical difficulties.
Yes, so,
Well, with the upcoming NASCAR 25 series still being a month away, we do have a nice interest. There are still several spots open. The garages are being formed. I do believe there are only a couple. One garage, I believe, that is full all the way. I believe there are several other garages which are still looking for drivers. If you're curious as to what garages are available, reach out to one of the NVR NASCAR drivers, and I'm sure their information will be helpful. I know I still, on Lone Star Velocity Garage, we still have a few spots open. You're only allowed 3 drivers per series per garage.
we are up and running. Okay. Yay. I hate the way when I've got to check 2 streams and one doesn't want to pop up, but the other does.
Right.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and go right into Galactic Talk with our resident alien, Driver X. How you doing this morning, Driver?
Greetings, Earthlings. How are you doing today?
Good morning, driver.
Good morning.
How are things in your neck of the woods, do you say?
Oh,
Your galactic zone?
air's a little thin, but we still get around. Things are great. Things are great. How about yourself?
Pretty good. Excited for the
Good.
upcoming Christmas.
I am. I am. Don't have big plans, but we got plans. Might just go to the casino with the brother and the uncle.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Might
We're,
stay there for a whole day, maybe 2 days. Just, just depends.
we're going to have a quiet Christmas here on the Gulf Coast of Gulf of America.
How is it down there by the Gulf of America? Any changes? Anything different?
Not really. I mean, you see a
Big
lot of
water?
immigration. The water, it's slowly cooled down just a little bit, not too much. It's going to be in the 80s today. It was quite foggy this morning. How is it in your area?
It's cold. Cold, but it's supposed to warm up this week. It's supposed to be about 70 degrees all day.
Uh-oh.
So
From
we'll have a
snow
warm.
to cold.
Yep. We'll have a warm Christmas. We'll have a warm Christmas.
Interesting. And everybody thought they were fixing to have a big old white Christmas.
They were, yes. Well, some parts do. The lower parts don't, but the places up north they have a lot of snow, especially up next to the lakes. But how about that NASCAR series we got starting here in the month? We got these practice races we've been doing.
Yes, sir.
We did one last night at Richmond with the ARCA cars. No setup, just everyone running everything the same.
How'd
It
it
was
feel?
it was a good car. It was tight, but it was also a loose tight. If you
Tight
drove it
in, loose
right,
out?
yep, yep, it was. It's one of those cars to where the more you drove it, the tighter it felt. And then once you got fresh tires on it, it just felt the same tight as it was before. It was a weird feeling. A weird feeling. It took you a while to get back into your comfortable zone, putting some laps down.
With all the updates they've been doing lately, have you noticed a significant change in the feel and the handle of the car?
Um, some of the cars, the lower series, they're more controllable now. They uh, they don't slide out as much as they used to. They actually feel like they got some weight to them now. They felt a little light. Everything just didn't
Light
feel
in the
like it was
rear?
there. They finally fixed that. It was either that or they did some grip issues on the track. Either way, it was a great change. Everyone enjoys it more running all four series instead of just one series now because they were uncontrollable. But last
Uh,
night's race was a good race. There's only four of us that finished, but we did 100 laps, and the only instances were just personal ones. Uh, Rob himself got two black flags. Bull had a few
Entering the pits too
inconsistencies.
fast.
Yep, those pits were a pain. Those pits were a pain to get in. I actually had an incident going into pits myself.
Was it
I
45 miles an hour into the pits there, is it not, or 55?
It's 40 miles an hour.
Oh, 40.
40
Ooh.
miles an hour, and you have to miss a guardrail, which I did not miss the guardrail, so my car shot back up on the track, and I almost caused a collision, and that took away some time from me.
Oh. And I know coming out of the pits and staying below the blend line,
Coming
that's,
out of the pits, you have to hold the brakes.
yes, that's quite challenging. Otherwise, I've seen some guys spin out coming out of the pits in certain tracks.
Yep. Yeah, they say they fixed the issue coming out of the pits, but it's either that's still an issue or another thing is depending on your setup.
Or
Not all
gearing.
cars like coming out. Well, not the gearing. It's kind of deals more with the the sway bars. If you don't have proper sway bars compared to what your suspension is, your car doesn't like to come out of the pits at all.
Well, that's
And
like
if
on the
you're
restarts as well.
Yeah, exactly. Because the car's not it doesn't know what to do. It just kind of spazzes out.
Correct. I know some guys on a restart, their car will just immediately left turn, Clyde. Shoom.
Yep. The pits have a big effect on how your setup is too. Because if you can't get out of the pits good, what's good at the setup?
That's true.
So if you can come out of the pits pretty comfortably, then you know that setup's probably gonna be pretty comfortable. So it's a good aspect to look at. The pits don't like it. The track won't like it.
It's a good connection, I guess.
Tonight we're also racing at we got a Texas race. It's 100% racing the Cup, full setup.
Ooh,
Might
should be
have
lots
a
of fun.
might have a pretty good field tonight. Seen a lot
Heck
of people
yeah.
practicing.
And then coming up next week, we've got on Saturday night, we have at 8 p.m. Eastern, Cup Cars at Iowa. And then on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll have Xfinity Cars at Nashville. Cup Cars are full tune, and Xfinity is also full tune. Full tune weekend next weekend.
Uh, we would like to remind everybody to, if you're interested, the website is up and running, always being added to, but that is newvelocityracing.com. Also, check out our YouTube channels. The main channel is New Velocity Racing, uh, three different words. Um, Also, you can check out my channel, which is also being broadcast here live at Big Daddy Sauce 53 Racing. We're gonna move on to some sad news, which I know pretty much know everybody should have heard about by now. We lost a great driver, NASCAR driver, on December 18th. His Cessna Citation 550 crashed at Statesville Regional Airport, and on board was his wife Christina and both their children. The pilots were Dennis and Jack Dutton, and also on board was former Kenny Wallace hauler and driver, or hauler driver Greg Wadsworth. We lost some very valuable people, and they are going to definitely be missed. And Greg Biffle started his racing career in 2002 with Jack Roush. Took him a little while to get going, but he had a successful career.
Did his
Always,
career, his whole career was all Roush, was it not?
no, he did some uh, Busch series and stuff before that, and he raced some other series. I think he was in ARCA there for a little while.
Got several championships under his belt in the lower,
Hmm.
definitely.
And we also want to talk about his after his career. He did a lot of humanitarian stuff. He
Yo,
had please mute. Uh, he uh, he did some helicopter flying in and out during the hurricane, and
Did he got in trouble for that as well? Him and McFarland both. They both did humanitarian work after the hurricane, and there was a bunch of controversy saying that they couldn't
because of
do
the
what they
Red
were doing.
Cross.
Correct, and
Yeah.
that was a big issue there as well. But they got over it, and we appreciate him putting his life on the line to help the lives of others.
Red Cross is a
yes,
scam.
and they did really good work. A lot of again, like I said, a lot of charity work and stuff off of that. We did a charity race uh, Friday night on Gran Turismo 7, and we did all his cars, his paint schemes, and we did a 100 lap race. The 16th lap was under caution, and we did a moment of silence. So that was our little tribute, just us racers, to him and his family and all those on board.
It was definitely a great race. We had a nice little turnout. It
Yeah,
was nice being on Gran Turismo 7 again on the Daytona track in the Sylvias. Kind of,
that
it felt different on the wheel, that's for sure, when we're used to the NASCAR 25. That was a little getting used to.
that race can be viewed on my YouTube channel. I went live with that. It's from my perspective. Uh, I thought about doing it as a third person perspective, but I think we're just going to leave it as is. But definitely check that out if you want to see some some of his cool paint schemes that he had. Not all of them, but there were some good paint
I
schemes.
do not think there was a duplicate paint scheme.
There was not.
There were that many cars with quite the variant paint schemes. I know I had the 44 car, the Gambling University,
Hmm.
all black. That
Yep.
was fun.
There was a lot more paint schemes. I mean, if we had more people, we could have had more paint schemes.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
it was a short, little
100 lap
short
race.
notice type thing that we did, so we could have had a bigger turnout if we had done it a week later or something. But we just kind of wanted to get that out there and kind of just give it some love from us. But
And we do random races throughout. Not always are they posted. Sometimes they're just a impromptu. Let's do this and see what happens. It's like going fishing.
Greg Biffle, you will be missed in the NASCAR community. All the fans, even from the casuals all the way up to the diehards. But yeah.
Our condolences to the families lost in the plane.
And all the friends. McFarland was close to him.
They were on their way down to see McFarland, which was the heartbreaking.
Yes. And so, with that ado, I think we have a guest here today. Seaman, welcome to the show.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Good
How you
morning.
doing this morning?
Good, good.
Got your coffee?
I do.
Is it good coffee?
It is. I do a chocolate creamer.
Mm.
There you go.
Yeah,
So, Seaman, tell us a little bit about you. Where you from, buddy?
So I live in Eastern North Carolina. Been here for about 17, 18 years. Retired from the
nice.
Marine Corps about 6 years ago.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you guys.
Thank
for
you,
your work.
kind sir. Thank you.
I got 2 grown boys that actually live at home still. And an awesome wife that is one of the reasons she's so awesome is because she lets me play my racing games whenever I want.
That's a wife to cherish.
Yes, and yes, indeed.
And you
yes,
better
indeed.
give her a shout out like you did.
Absolutely.
So, no.
She's listening right now too.
Well, the best part
Oh,
of
that's
the best
awesome.
part of
See?
a man is his wife. Some would
Oh
say.
yeah, oh yeah.
Keeps you honest. Yes,
Seaman
sir.
is the newest member of NVR. Welcome, Seaman. We appreciate you. Welcome to the family.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Pretty awesome. This is really like the first time I've really gotten into a racing game like this, and I mean, I've
Well-
always wanted to be a race car driver. And
Well,
this is the closest I think I'll ever be.
absolutely. It's the same here. That's why I started racing with Gran Turismo Sport back in the day, and things have grown since then and grown quite massive. Actually, now I've got a rig. I ain't on a controller anymore, so I got me my Fanatec set up with my wheels and load cell and my seat and the sound system. Got to feel the rumble of the road. Got that sub that just vibrates the chair. Oh, it feels so good.
Really, I didn't know you could do that.
Oh yes.
All right.
Oh, there's all
Yeah.
kinds of gadgets out there.
I'm still working on my setups too. I took my pedals apart 2 days ago
Mhm.
because there's a little stopper on the brake,
Uh-huh.
so you can't push the brake all the way down.
Uh-huh.
And I took that little stopper out, and now I got more range at my brake.
Gotcha. I know some
So tell
people put a little pink eraser in the brake to help with that sponge and to give it that little more stiffer feel.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm learning a lot. From,
So tell us, what kind of wheel are you running?
I got the G29.
Okay.
That's
Great entry wheel.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
and
what I
a
used to
A
have.
nice little rig. I'm gonna do this for probably about a year, and then I'll probably upgrade.
That's
Yeah,
what
you
I
always
got,
get those
man,
thoughts in your mind
but
after you
only on
start racing,
Xbox.
and you get that rig and that wheel, and you're like, I love it. But
Oh.
it could be more.
When I
It could be
upgraded,
more.
Big time.
oh, it was a noticeable difference from the G29 to the Fanatec. I mean, I was astounded.
Hey, son, go in your room, bub.
Yeah.
Me
I kind of want to do
personally.
it now, but I want to get good on this wheel first, and then I'll switch it over.
Me personally, I started right on the Thrustmaster T598, so I went right to a direct drive wheel, and I gotta say it's phenomenal. And I will be upgrading from this to go up even further at some point.
There's another upgrade. Dang, I need to do some research.
Well, there's better wheels than this out there. This is a
Yeah.
great entry direct drive wheel, but you can definitely get more expensive and better equipment than this. Not that this is bad equipment. It's just they have their levels as you go up through. So, C-Man, tell us, now that you're been racing with the NVR a little bit and getting ready for the new upcoming season, how does it feel to you? What do you like? What do you dislike?
I at first it was I think the learning curve was not was steep, you know what I mean, at first, but now it's getting better. I'm meeting new people, really good drivers, and some from a lot from this team too. Good drivers. That's one of the reasons I wanted to be part of this team.
Well,
Because I'm
appreciate that.
learning so much just from you guys. I was like, you know what? I'm going to stick with them.
Well, we
They're
appreciate you.
good guys.
We
And
try to
you're
help anybody.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
part of a race team that's going to be in the series this year. Yeah, I think you're racing with the Alien.
I am. I'm doing Xfinity, Truck, and ARCA with the Alien.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Now tell me he's paying you good, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I tell you what, I've learned a lot from him. He knows his shit.
Definitely.
Yes, he does.
Team
Yep.
AMS. He's got the know-how and good team to be on.
Yeah, he's been helping you out with setups and learning how to
Oh yeah.
tune. Yeah. Um, AMS, our alien, our resident alien. I tell you what, without him, we probably wouldn't have learned as fast as we did.
I think we all joined together, in all of the racing that we've done since the release, have really shared all the information that we've acquired and learned throughout with each other, which has been, I think, a faster advancement in all of our abilities. I believe
Yeah,
it. I believe it's
everybody's a
helped
little
each other.
different on the curve, yeah.
True.
But one good thing about X, and you've got a good CEO over there, is he understands that everybody drives a little bit different and how to help tune the car or balance it out
Absolutely.
more or less when you give him the input of what you're feeling. And so I think that's going to be a great team over there. Definitely one that my team is going to have to really drive hard to get after in the Cup Series.
I believe there's going to be some great competition. There won't be actual garage team points battle this season. However, there will possibly be upgrades and more points to acquire next season, depending on what's coming out with NASCAR. Hopefully, I'm still got my fingers crossed. They'll have a league lobby, which would be fantastic. That would make a lot of people's lives easier.
So, see, man, what are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to the league this season. I'm ready to go.
Which series are you driving in?
I'm driving in all the series, but I'm driving in with Squid Billy on Cup, and then driver with Xfinity, Truck, and Arca.
Oh, nice.
Nice. And you guys are, what's your manufacturer over there?
Oh,
Chevrolet.
yeah, Chevy.
Chevrolet.
Chevrolets. Very nice.
What is Pegasus Garage? They're Toyota, aren't they?
We're Toyota. Yes.
And Velocity Racing Garage is Ford.
Your Fords, yep. Well, see, man, we're hoping you have a great season and you enjoy every second of it. And
I will.
yeah, grow and learn with us and give us feedback all the time. It's always
Absolutely.
welcome.
I got one
Eh,
more thing to say.
Sure,
Please.
go for it.
Everybody have a great time playing the game. Have fun doing it.
That's the important part right there.
Yes.
Be respectful and enjoy as much of it as you can.
Right. One thing that I've noticed is if you show the courtesy to the other drivers, and I know you're trying to get faster. People try to get faster, and they try to push their limits. But if you are slow at first, you will definitely get faster. It's just learning certain little quirks about not only the game but the controls. It's just getting that feel. When you get it right, it feels so good.
I like to chime in on
Most
that. He
definitely.
is so right.
But C-Man, thank you for joining us. Thanks for being part of NVR, and we hope you enjoy that. And Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Well,
So,
thanks. Merry Christmas to you guys, and thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
thank
We
you.
appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. Well, it's kind of a short week. We were a little unprepared with everything going on. My old lady had surgery on Wednesday on her foot, and I've had to take care of her. Not had to. I did that out of the kindness of my heart. No. Or I get my butt kicked, one way or the other. But anyway, so I've been a little bit busy, so I've kind of fallen behind a little bit. Bud, I know you've been busy kind of getting your stuff.
Oh, yes. I have the personal life and getting all the NVR rules, regulations, the website, getting all that taken care of, and keep trying to keep that up to date. I know I do need to update the schedule. There will be updates throughout the week on the website. So the next 2 weeks till the first of the year, there'll be quite a few updates regarding the NASCAR 25 Cup Series coming to
Cool.
start February 1st with the duels at Daytona.
We're going to go ahead and give a reminder for everybody out there to visit the website. Bud, give us all that info, please.
Yeah, please go visit the website at newvelocityracing.com. You can check out the trophy room. You can check out the upcoming schedules. You can even click on the link on the first page, the red link right on top of the video. Click on that. You want to join the community and participate in. We have events in NASCAR 25, new season coming up starting February 1st. Most of the information is available there. Rules and regulations will be coming up in the next 2 weeks. We also have GT7 events. Currently, we have drivers pretty much running in daily lobbies. We do host some private lobbies, some public, just for whatever, keeping our skills sharpened. Running on both games being as different as they are. I mean, I even have 2 different settings on my wheel to accommodate that because the cars drive completely different. So it's definitely something that you got to keep sharp on. Also, if you want to come by and check us out, we're New Velocity Racing on YouTube. Come by, give us a shout out, like, subscribe. We have all the former episodes. This is episode 5 of Coffee with Bud and Bigdaddysauce. We have the 4 previous episodes on there. We are slowly starting out. We're like a toddler at this point. We're slowly starting to walk around and figure things out. So if you bear with us as we grow and try to. Exactly. We'll figure it out. We're a bunch of old guys that don't know what we're doing, so we're technically figuring it out.
So yeah, the YouTube channel, that's also where most of our racing will be viewed from there. But we'll have racing videos up when the season starts up and so forth.
And I'm hoping they do get the third person's perspective on the game. That will be fantastic and beneficial for league streaming.
So feel free to contact us, get with us, chat with us, race with us.
Absolutely.
Whether you want to be a part of NVR or not, usually during the week or even on the weekends when we're not doing our practices and stuff. Our lobbies are pretty much just kind of contact us. We'll get you in, and you can run around with us and learn, see what we're all about, see if you like it, see if you don't like it. You know, not
Yeah, come hang
it's
out.
not everybody's cup of tea, but hey,
If you're not fast, don't worry about that. I mean, as long as you're respectful, if you want to get faster, we've got guys that'll help you get faster and make you competitive and give you some pointers. We race just about every night on NASCAR 25. Excuse me.
well, with that being said, I think that concludes everything we were gonna get through today. So
Yes,
we're
sir.
just gonna go ahead and open the chat up and just kind of just chat around the board and see what's on everybody's mind. And remember, we do this every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern and 9
9
Central.
Central.
And Bud and myself, Big Daddy Sauce, we always got our coffee. We're always in a good mood. Because we got our coffee.
Because we got our coffee.
Because we got our coffee.
Indeed.
But with that, we're going to go ahead and just kind of open it up here a little bit and say good morning to everybody. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, chat. How is everybody today? We have JT Skilla, NVR C-Man, AMS Driver X. Good of y'all to join us. Y'all got your coffee, your beverage of choice?
Oh, we got
I
Mr.
sure
Mark
do.
Burns on the
Yes, sir.
YouTube channel saying good morning. Good morning, Mark Burns.
Good morning, Mark.
Hope you're having a good morning. Got your coffee?
My coffee's green.
Yeah, my coffee's very green as well.
I like that. I like that.
So, Bud, you told me an interesting story this morning about your hammock swing thing. Go ahead. That's kind of funny.
Well, I've got an old hammock frame, old tubing metal frame, really cheap China probably, and the fabric on it is pretty much deteriorated. It hadn't fallen down yet, and it's been sitting next to my wooden fence. My neighbor's son was over playing the other day, and I was standing watching him, and he kind of sat on it, and the whole thing collapsed to the ground, and his butt hit the ground. The expression on his face, his eyes were as big as 50-cent pieces, and his mouth dropped open, and he looked straight over to me, and I'm laughing hysterically. But I'm wanting to make sure he was okay. He didn't start crying, and then as soon as he saw me that I was laughing, he started laughing. What happened? What happened? And I just cracked up even more. It was quite hilarious. I mean, that was the.
How old do you say he was?
I believe he's like 4 years old.
Yep, you gotta
funny.
love that.
Oh
Yep.
yes, and
My
the
son-
chattering.
My son is now.
It's hilarious.
They're in that curious age. They got all that energy, and then when something happens and it startles them, and they have never seen or done that before, it's like, what?
It is hilarious. Definitely.
Oh, yep. Well, that reminds me, we haven't forgot about getting together and preparing our stuff for a charity drive.
Yes, that's coming up in
That,
September.
hmm But keep that out there. Anybody in September, we're gonna do a little charity drive for. Help me out. I just had a brain fart.
St. Jude's.
St. Jude's, yes. Hard word to say. But yeah, St. Jude's. Kids, we love kids. Kids are our future, and those kids down there, they need
The
the
kids
help.
and
the
their
research.
families needs all the help they can get. That's no doubt.
Yeah, it's terrible. But anyway,
We
that'll
are
be up and
also,
coming.
yes, also in the first week of September, NVR drivers are going to meet up at COTA in Austin for the Lone Star Le Mans,
Le Mans.
4th through the 6th. There'll be 4 NVR drivers there, and Our sponsor Ronnie will be there as well. It'll be a
Oh,
nice little
yeah.
get together. So if any of
Ronnie
y'all want to
is
come out and shake our hand or come out and say hi, come on down. We'll be down there.
Ronnie's business is what again?
Owner of Unique Waterworks LLC.
And we thank our sponsors very, very much.
Indeed. August 5 Designs, East Side Engine Works, Dragon Magic Productions. Thank y'all.
So, X, you were saying something earlier about the F1 cars. Some reveals? No?
I believe the Cadillac and Audi have given this. Did Mercedes release theirs?
I have no idea. I have not been following closely enough.
LMH?
F1.
Can you hear me?
No.
We can
There
hear
we
you.
go.
There he is.
Yes.
Sorry, my mic got unplugged for a second there. I didn't realize my little dongle was out.
The
What was
dongle-
question? I'm sorry?
The F1 reveals.
Oh, yes. Yeah, a lot of teams have been doing a lot of reveals. Cadillac and Audi did theirs on the same day. And then Red Bull and Mercedes have done theirs.
Oh, okay, so Mercedes
Well done.
has.
Yep. McLaren's still waiting. We're still waiting on McLaren's.
Have they done any changes to the cars for next season?
There are. I'm not positive more on the changes that they have requirement-wise, but I know the biggest change will be engines with different teams. Red Bull will no longer be running a Honda engine; they will be running a Ford engine.
Oh,
And Aston Martin took over the Honda engines. So.
is that right?
Yep. Honda kind of pulled the rug out of Red Bull's feet. They said that they weren't going to be in Formula One no more, and as soon as Red Bull signed their contract with Ford, they came and said that they were doing a deal with Aston Martin.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
So it'll be more interesting to see how Red Bull goes from being dominant to a whole new engine manufacturer.
Now, are they the only ones that are going to be running Ford engines, or?
As far as I'm aware of, yes.
So that'll be new for Ford also.
Yep.
Very cool.
I'm kind of curious to see how Cadillac performs. That's the one that has my eyes at the moment.
Yeah.
I think they have a lot of eyes. Yeah, they've got a lot of research going into it. So
I know Chevy is heavily invested in F1, and they're kind of reducing their presence in NASCAR. Not reducing it, but they won't be putting so much effort into their NASCAR side. They're talking more about focus on open wheel, which could make for an interesting opening in NASCAR with Dodge coming back.
That would be nice to see Dodge to come back.
Well, I know they're coming back in the truck.
We got a shout out from Max here on the YouTube channel. Good morning, Max.
Morning, Max. How you doing, buddy?
Hope you're having a good morning.
That was tragic about Greg Biffle, huh?
Yeah, very sad.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
That's
Their
something hard to
community, big
grasp.
loss. Yep. That just totally sucks. That's all I can say. It's just, this sucks.
Yeah, blindsided. Definitely didn't. On the other side of that coin, though, I now live 15 minutes from the Freedom Factory.
And that is where?
It's in Bradenton, Sarasota. It's owned by Cletus McFarland.
Ah, yes.
They run that big 95 car Cobalt series.
Cobalt.
Speaking of Coda, though, what cars can we expect to see?
I believe the Group 3 cars, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not positive as to the cars, all of the cars running in the series. I have not looked any of that information up.
I will be researching that now.
Well, I'll be bringing myself and a friend.
Awesome.
Maybe two friends. Who all? So it's me, Bud, Crow, Air. Who else is going?
Myself, Ronnie,
That's a
and
sponsor, right?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about the GT World Challenge at COTA, right?
They're mixed hypercars and LM GT3 cars.
Hmm.
Okay.
So the GT3s will
There'll be 18
Ferrari,
hypers.
Porsche, Lamborghini, Mercedes AMGs.
18 hypercars and 18 LMGT3 cars.
The LMGT3s are like the supercars, right?
They're the faster ones of the
Yeah.
GT3s. Yes.
I'm excited for that, boys. I've never been to a race, so
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it as well.
Basically run the same format they do over at the 24-hour Le Mans.
Correct.
Yeah.
But we
Which,
do it in
X,
Texas.
I got a question for you. For next year for the Le Mans, did I hear right that Chevy's going to have a new car for the NASCAR or the Garage 25 or whatever it was? Garage 56. Yeah.
Yep. Chevy has plans to do another round, but do a lot better.
They did really well the first time.
Yeah, exactly. They had to move them up a class because they outran. I forgot what class it was, but they outran the one that they said they weren't going to be able to compete with. So to have a NASCAR run right start in the mid pack of the 24 hours their first year was pretty impressive, and for them to finish all the way through was even more impressive.
Yes.
just a question, maybe some people out there might not know what you're referring to. What do you mean they're gonna have a NASCAR in the field?
They got
Yeah.
a few years ago. Hendrick Motorsports took on for Chevy to put a NASCAR in the 24 hours of Le Mans.
Oh, I
It
got you.
was
Okay.
It was
it
called
was
Garage
it was
56. Yeah.
yep.
So they'll be
Each
running
year,
a NASCAR in the Le Mans this year.
Well, it's kind of like a
that,
modified NASCAR, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah.
the only difference between that NASCAR and the NASCAR that you would see on every Sunday was the brakes. Everything else was exactly the same. The motor and all. It was just the brakes.
But didn't it have the front nacelles and stuff on it too?
What do you mean?
So if you
Like
look at
different
when we run the Sylvia in
Oh, I'm
GT7,
sure they had the nacelles on the front. Yes.
I'm pretty sure I remember seeing all the nacelles up on the front of the car.
Well, I'm talking about performance-wise and motor-wise and everything. Body-wise, yeah, it was a little more aggressive, but that's what you're also going to be seeing now for NASCAR's next year car. They're taking that Garage 56 body essentially, kind of what it looks like. It's like a slight replica, and then
Was
that's
it
what they're going to be using.
a higher downforce body?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
all those nacelles and everything do is create the
Yeah.
downforce on the car. Mm.
That
what
really
was
helps
that?
with them corners, high speed and low speed corners.
Yep.
So we got a comment from one of our viewers on YouTube, Mr. Mark Burns. He said, "Rest in peace, Greg Biffle. I used to watch Greg Biffle back in the day when I worked next to Toledo Speedway. He would practice his Craftsman truck at the track. That would have been pretty cool to see, Mark."
Definitely.
If everybody's cool with it, I would like to say one thing about Greg Biffle that I think we should remember more than his NASCAR legacy. Given the man won 19 Cup events, multiple truck Xfinity events, and other, racing league events. But I think the biggest accomplishment that we should all remember the man for is what he did for the folks after Hurricane Helene.
Oh yes, his humanitarian and what
yeah.
he went and rescued with his helicopter. Yeah,
A lot of people don't realize how much he did. They told him he couldn't do it, and he continued to do it anyway.
yes,
Yes.
he did.
A
Him
lot of
and
people don't
Cletus
know.
McFarland both.
A lot of people don't know that he actually saved a person that was diabetic, and nobody else could get to him. It took him 6 tries, but he got his helicopter into a canyon. Got this guy insulin and food and stuff like that. But a lot of people don't know that he did that type of stuff, and he did it out at his own expense. So,
He will be
uh,
a missed man.
yeah, there aren't many
Yeah.
drivers like him.
Agreed.
No, sir, there is not.
But
And
yeah,
I,
he was actually on his way to see Cletus.
Yep, that is fact. Sure was. Could you? I mean,
Yeah,
I just couldn't imagine. You're a good friend of yours coming to see you, and then you get the phone call, oh, they ain't coming to see you. That would be just so
yeah,
devastating. It would
yeah.
kill me. It really would. My heart
And
goes out.
not that it changes anything, but I think it's important for us to understand too that we now know it wasn't pilot error; it was mechanical malfunction.
Correct.
oh, most
So,
definitely. Yeah,
so
they had an issue and they were trying to get back to the airport and
yeah, and
just fell a little short. And
wasn't anything he did.
no,
He was
Well, he
an
wasn't flying the
excellent.
plane though. He
Oh, he
was
wasn't.
patting. No, sir. They had two
Oh, okay,
They
I
pilots.
thought he
don't
was
they
flying.
don't know who was flying the plane yet.
Yeah,
That's they
no,
won't know until they get to go through all the black box.
through the data,
That's the one
through,
thing that they're trying to figure out who was actually
who
flying.
had control. Yeah, which stick. But regardless, the man was an astounded or an excellent pilot. The dude flew a lot of different aircraft and was very proficient at it.
Well, he
So
only got it. He only had a specific license since March. Is like I
yeah,
guess
for
he can only
that,
do helicopter or for that plane. I guess, or was it just for that plane? I guess
well, you got to have different
because
licenses for different like weighted planes. But I was
yeah,
yeah, that was a jet.
because the plane was actually his too. It was his
Yeah,
plane. So
but that was
he will be
tragic.
missed.
Yeah,
I didn't want to believe it at first.
yeah,
I
no, it's crazy.
I don't think I would own a plane if I couldn't fly it. I
I
wouldn't.
wouldn't own a plane if I could fly
Oh, I would.
it. God wanted me to fly, he'd have given me wings. I stay
So
on
is
the
everybody
ground.
ready for Christmas?
See, if I was supposed to swim, I would have had gills.
Boom.
Yes.
Everybody
I'm as
prepared for Christmas? Everybody
I
ready
think
as I
family
so.
can
and
be.
As ready as one can be.
Yeah. Are you ready for Christmas?
yeah, we're gonna do real light this year because she had surgery and everything, so a lot of focus was done there. But that was planned out months and months ago, so that's okay for us. We're all grown adults. We can relax a little bit on Christmas for 1 year. It's not that big a deal. But I'm just hoping everybody out there, all our listeners and drivers that we have, and just have an excellent holiday. Stay safe, enjoy yourselves, and hopefully everybody gets what they want.
Cherish the moments you have with your family for, you never know when. You never know when.
You don't never know.
Yeah, when things are going to go sideways.
But for New Year's, I don't have anything planned. I already had a bottle of wine that I started in on yesterday.
Oh.
I
I'm,
think I'm going to go down to the local high school and throw apples at kids from the rooftop.
I think we may possibly have a NVR NASCAR event for New Year's, depending on what folk are doing. We'll poke around and find out, throw a poll out, see what's happening, see what track we'll use, what series vehicle we'll use. So that's possibly coming. We'll do a full race event.
And always remember that in our in the regular weeklies and stuff, come and join us during our races.
Absolutely.
All are welcome.
We do have private lobbies. However, you can join the lobbies via the chat, or you can click on one of our names and join that way.
And you can become friends with us on there so that you can get into these races. Just let us know who you are, and sometimes we get those requests from people, and we're like, we have
Who's
no idea
this?
who this is. Yeah,
Exactly.
just kind of give us a little comment saying, hey, I caught you on YouTube, or
Want to
I saw you
race.
guys racing. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'd like to race with you guys, and we'll
Absolutely.
get you in here. Well,
We also have a Discord where we share pretty much all of our information. We have also the website at newvelocityracing.com. You can go check it out. Want to join the community and hang out with us? Click the link, fill out the little form, which tells us a little bit about you, tells us who you are, what wheel you use, what series you're interested in, or just drop us a line. DJ at newvelocityracing.com.
Mark says, we're doing Christmas today with the kids and grandkids. Oh, that should be exciting.
Yeah, some folks
Hopefully,
usually do the weekend before or weekend after.
hmm hopefully you
No,
got them all racing wheels and starting them off early there, Mark.
There you go. Definitely have you a race team right there. Grow them up, teach them right from the young. By the time they get our age, they'll be pros. Maybe in real cars.
So what else do we want to talk about?
any of you guys excited for the IRO series?
Intimidated, yes.
Yeah,
I tell
we
you,
were
a
doing.
lot of
Go
fast
ahead.
guys in that series. The top split is crazy fast. I mean, insane fast. We have some guys interested in running possibly one or two teams on split two. However, it's going to be interesting. It is not going
Yeah,
to be a walk in the park, that's for sure.
I'm working with Air and Maverick and Alex. I'm gonna try out, but I told them, I have no delusions about my road course skills right now. I'm an oval guy, but
I'm very attracted to the endurance aspect of this race.
yes, I really like the idea behind
Driver
the whole
swaps,
series, and
yes.
yeah, I find that very interesting, and I like the team aspect of it a lot.
So who's putting
Uh,
this on?
mm, I believe S7R is at least involved in it in some way. I don't know if they're the ones directly putting it on.
Hmm
I know Stig is involved in it in some way.
It should be
Um,
ran very well then if Stig's involved.
yeah.
He knows what he's doing on that side stuff.
Uh, but for me, it's a matter of I need to drastically improve my road skills. I'm getting beat by about 5 seconds right now by those guys.
You
So
will only get better.
correct.
So, Bud, let's give a shout out to Stig and those boys over there. It's always good to give other leagues a good shout out.
Yeah, Sector 7 Racing. A great group of guys. I can't say anymore. I mean, they're a great group of guys, very fast guys. They have internal and external series. They will be starting up we just concluded the S7R Toyota GR Cup, a great series. NVR did very well, taking the championship in the pro, taking the championship in the pro-am, championship in the amateur, and the team championship. So congratulations to all those drivers that helped put NVR up on top, and looking forward to the next season. We will
And just
have,
to
an endurance season coming up, which is going to be interesting.
Right on. But yeah, thank you, Stig. You got a wonderful little group over there, and thanks for allowing NVR to join in on that and race with you fellows. And I think it grew both of us.
I believe it did. I know there are several Sector 7 drivers that stream. At the top of my head, I can't name all of them, and I apologize. Please forgive me. I know Sam Squanch. Yeah. He's a good driver. Good guy.
JT, you still with us?
Yeah.
Hey, JT is one of our prospect drivers. He decided to get the game and start joining us in some of our regular lobbies. And you're on a controller right now, but how's it feeling for you?
Starting to get the feel. Getting better. Getting used to it. Can't wait to get my steering wheel.
Same thing I said when I was on controller.
I believe when you get your wheel, you'll be like, oh, wow, it feels so much better.
Right.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Absolutely.
Somebody had asked me last night, I'm new to sim racing. JT, I'm in the same boat. I'm on a wheel now. I've been on a wheel, but that's something I think we should tell everybody is like, if this is something you're thinking about getting into and you've always enjoyed the aspect of racing cars, if you can afford it, go ahead and skip that G29 and get yourself a direct drive wheel.
Yeah, because I got the G29. I got it on my Xbox now, but I mean that's why I can't.
It's a good wheel.
It's my PlayStation.
It's a really good wheel. I just think that there's a lot of aspects of the higher end wheels with the pedal, the load cell pedal, and the resistance. You get more feel for the car.
I think I have to agree with you there. And not to say anything negative about the G29. It was a great wheel. I had that wheel for a long time. But the feel of the car and the controlling of the car via the gas and brake are noticeably different with a load cell compared to a potentiometer pedal.
But also to piggyback off of that, let's not put down anybody who can't afford some of these expensive direct drives that need a G29 or a G923 or something like that.
Yeah, if that's your budget, that's your budget. Like there's nothing wrong with that wheel at all.
But even if you get the G29 or the G923,
yeah, I got the 23. That's what it is.
The 923. I mean, if those wheels will definitely make you better versus a controller by far, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's nothing to knock for having those.
Yeah,
it definitely makes a difference from a controller. It really does. But not everybody's budget can afford those higher end wheels.
I guess.
And there is a good new one out there that I think Logitech just put out. I think it's the RS50.
Oh, really?
I would be careful from what I've read.
I've seeing
read
good
that
reviews, though.
Yeah, I've read that it's really good, but with any first run, they've had a problems with.
Oh, same thing with the T5 97.
Yeah, so I let them get through a couple generations of it. I definitely would, if I had to go back, I don't know if I would have went with the Pro. I might have went with the RS50. Because you can get the 8 Newton meters, which is pretty good, out of the RS50. And I'm getting 11 on the Pro. But I guess a better way of what I should have said, Sauce was, the wheel itself is nice in terms of like having the direct drive. I do think you get more feel.
You do.
The G29's comparable, you're going to get faster on it versus the controller, definitely. Well, I guess the pedals, if you have to make a choice, I would try to upgrade your pedals if you went with like a G29 or a lower end wheel.
Well, that is one of the good things about a lot of these wheels is if you do get like a lower end or even a higher end, you can start off with different types of pedals and shifters and
Yeah.
stuff. They're all upgradable into pieces, individual pieces themselves. Even the wheels versus the hubs.
Yeah.
S-
Like with mine, I can buy like with my wheelbase, I can buy a F1 style wheel,
mhm.
and it's interchangeable. Right now, I have the GT wheel, so.
Yep.
But yeah, I was talking with some people about that, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not hating on anybody that has a G29. I just think if you can afford that higher end direct drive for that little bit of extra money, it's worth the what you get out of it.
Well, Santa Claus is coming and tax time is right around the corner, so for all those who are thinking
Speaking
that
of corners, you can work. No, I'm sorry. Never
I'll be on Fourth and Vine on Christmas if anybody's.
Right. I need a
no,
dollar or two. No.
most definitely. Just get what you can.
Yeah,
Stay within your budget. Don't. Maybe it'll be, if you get a wheel, you're getting into it a little bit, and you're kind of like, nah, maybe this just ain't for me. But maybe it is for you, and they'd be like, well, I could stick with this for a year or two, and then I can upgrade throughout.
well, and
But no,
that's what I did. And another good thing I think that a lot of these companies are starting to do is like the RS50. You can take the RS50 pedals and shifter and run it with a G29 wheel. You can still get your good pedal feel
right?
without that $1,500 price tag.
Right.
hmm
So, it's
Well,
just, I think pedals are far more important.
they do
And
add quite
people
the
let on.
enhancements. Definitely.
Yeah.
I think every piece of it does enhancement. Uh, if you're running NASCAR, you want a specific type of wheel for your hub.
And even a clutch now. I want to
Yeah,
point
Hmm.
that out as well because
clutches. Yep.
GT7, the clutch was only used available in certain vehicles, but in NASCAR you can use the clutch, and I currently do not have one. There are some drivers that do. I do not have one.
And
But
it
Well,
does make us or give us small advantage on some tracks.
hmm
correct.
but you can even in the clutch, you can do an eight shifter, or you can do what do they call them?
Sequential.
Sequential.
Sequentials.
Hmm.
Yeah, they make
Yes.
sequentials also for them. So there's all kinds of different pieces and parts that you can do with these. You can upgrade, downgrade. Like you said, Squid. If you're gonna do a lot of GT7 stuff or what is that, competizone?
ACC.
A set of
Yeah.
course of
Yeah,
competition.
I mean, if you're driving those types of cars, you can get an F1 type steering or a
Yeah.
hypercar steering wheel. Give you more of that feel for it.
That real life
And
feel.
and they
Those
also,
buttons, yeah.
yeah, they come with the F1 wheels. When you start getting into the GT3 car or the GT cars, the wheels start coming. You have a lot more binding options, a lot more knobs, bells and whistles.
Correct. I know there are
Um,
4 buttons on my wheel that I currently cannot map, even
yeah,
in
see,
Gran Turismo.
I only have the original PlayStation buttons on my wheel.
Got you.
And
So,
Mark Burns
and
wrote in here, and he said he started on a G29. It got him 8 wins on iRacing this year, running
nice.
dirt late models. Very nice. But he just recently upgraded to the Fanatec DD,
Yes,
and he said it is definitely an improvement. And of course, it's going to take a little learning curve in getting used to it. But
definitely. I'm going to have to send him my settings for the wheel itself. That way I can give him the numbers that I've got. That'll help him with his force feedback and the feel of the wheel on the car. Because there for a while I had to set that uh, at different times to get the correct feel because it was too jerky. The force feedback to me felt a little too intense at times, and which caused me to spin out too much. But now that I've gotten the feel of it and think I've got it dialed in pretty much, so we'll see.
yeah,
Little
and
more time.
Well, I may soon have a Pro for sale.
Oh,
He's promoting his sales.
I might be
Mhm.
going to. I'm considering going to a Fanatec myself.
Ba-dum. Fanatec's a good
Fanatec
wheel.
seems to be
Um,
the
Go-to brand.
the wheel well the
yeah.
wheel brand that is more compatible between platforms.
Well, the big selling point for me is the the accessory swappability.
Oh, yeah, they
So
also got a new they put a new what do you call it? The where you got the lock where you can change the wheels out on.
Yeah, quick
quick
release.
release.
The quick release lock. They've switched that to a metal one now,
Yes.
where it used to be plastic, and it's
Oh, really?
stronger and more durable. And I guess the locking hub on it is way better than what it used to be.
Yes.
Well, I will say that about the Pro. Um, it's very solid. It's all
Hmm.
metal.
Yeah, I'm very
But
pleased with mine. That's for
the
sure.
Fanatec just seems to have more options. With the Pro, you're kind of limited to the shifter that it has, the pedals that it has.
And sitting here on my race rig with the wheel off, it looks like just a motor sitting here.
Yeah,
Looking
same.
looking at it for the first time, you're like, what the hell is that?
But there are many different brands out there. I mean, we've got Thrustmaster, you got Logitech, you've got Mazda. Uh,
There's a
Even
what
Turtle
couple of other
Beach,
brands.
Turtle Beach makes them a little
they just
lower
came
ended,
out.
but good starting
Well,
wheels.
they just came out with a new one. That's supposed to be comparable to the direct drive.
Oh, nice. I think the direct
From
drives are coming in to be more popular, and I think that's the way everything is going. And you'll see more and more and more of that as they phase out the
Well,
geared
yeah,
and belt driven.
because
and the
you got Thrustmaster who got into the direct drive with the T598 as a starting one at $500, and then you got the RS50 from Logitech, which is a starting direct drive. I think right around the same base price, isn't it?
yeah, you can get the I believe you can get the whole bundle for about 900. I think the wheel and the base is about 550.
Hmm.
So I think
But
it's
if you've
about the same.
already owned it like a G29 or a G923 or something like that, the pedals are will work with it, so you don't have to worry about
Yeah,
that.
the only thing you have to do, you make sure that you do if you buy, if you're gonna mix and play like that, you have to buy the G Hub adapter
Yeah.
because the G Pro is USB connected.
Hmm.
The 29 is more like that old style computer connection.
Was the RS50 USB or is it the old style
It's all
USB?
USB. Yeah, all their new stuff's
Well,
USB.
yeah, that's the upside to new technology. I think a lot of things are going USB.
Yeah, because they're
Uh,
making them PC compatible.
you know, and that's another thing that people need to think about is if you do go to a direct drive, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, but I think all your direct drives, you're going to have to do updates and they're going to have a
Driver
PC
updates,
to, yep, those firmware updates and stuff on them.
Yeah,
definitely.
and it does. It makes a huge difference.
It does because they're updating those wheels as games come out and progress and stuff. The haptic feedback or the feedbacks that are on them, both in the pedals and through the wheels and stuff.
And if you're a Rennsport player, that's one thing
Excuse me.
they're starting to do is when you go into your force feedback settings, it's recognizing what kind of wheel you have. So when I go into my settings, it says, okay, what do you want to set your true force audio at? What do you want to set your true force torque at?
Hmm.
So it has not only the in-game settings, but it also has additional settings per your wheel, which is kind of nice because you don't have to redo it for every car.
And while we're on the subject of wheels, I kind of want to do race rigs. So I bought my first race rig through Amazon, and it only cost me $350, and it has a TV mount with it and everything. I think it is a great starting kit. It's solid. Um, I got a 55 mounted right in front of me. you can mount. Some of them don't have the pre-holes drill built through them, so you might have to drill some holes to do some mounting, which typically ain't that big a deal.
No.
But you can get some really expensive rigs too.
Hmm.
Now, uh, rigs aren't as big of a deal as wheels, in my opinion.
True.
Uh, rigs are more of a novelty type thing.
More of a personal touch, the
Right, yeah.
nostalgia.
I mean, there's people that build their own rigs.
I built
I think
mine.
you built yours, yeah.
I built
And,
mine.
and there's nothing wrong with any type of rig you have. I mean, you can have a one-piece rig where it's just the steering wheel and pedal mount, and then you can do full rigs and
I've seen
stuff.
fancy rigs. I've seen homemade rigs. I've seen rigs of all flavors. And I tell you what, it's all about if it makes you happy and you enjoy it. By golly, do it. I don't care if it's a TV tray. I've seen that as well, y'all.
Mm.
Yep. Whatever works for you.
That's it.
And
But
yep, nobody's gonna see it but you.
That's right.
if you get a direct drive, I wouldn't recommend the TV tray.
Definitely
But
Well, that was gonna be my next thing is with direct drives, you
yeah.
are going to literally want to bolt mount them.
Oh yes.
Well, like even my rig, right? Like I built it out of 2x4s and 2x6s, and it's solid. But I kind of like that it vibrates a little
But do
with
you
the
have
wheel.
it bolted on or do you have it clamped on?
So I took the clamp off my playseat rig, attached it to my wheelbase, and then screwed that into the wood.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's a little of both.
Because I think we have a driver, didn't we not, Bud, that his wheel came off?
I believe.
Bird, yeah.
Yes, I believe that was Bernsey.
Surfing
Burns?
bird.
Was
No,
it
that
Bird?
was
Surfing Bird?
Surf bird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
happened to
Okay.
surfing bird like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. And he's
And
running the same wheel I had, which is 11 newton meters.
did
So
you
you
not
can
have an
imagine.
issue with yours too?
Yeah, but mine was because
Clamp.
the clamp they send lasts all about 30 days.
Mm,
It's not that it's cheap. It's just these wheels aren't
Have so
meant
much
to be.
force. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not meant to be,
manhandled is hard.
buttoned down to a tabletop. They're meant to be put on a rig. Uh,
Well, they got so much force in them that
yeah.
torque that's in them. I mean, you hear all the time, man. Somebody hits a wall while they're racing and had to let go of the steering wheel. It's gonna rip my arm off.
Oh yes. When we first started this NASCAR 25, I had
Yeah.
we didn't really have much force feedback, but when they
Unless you got
updated
hit.
it, oh yeah, when they updated it, I still had everything on full, and man, I got hit and hit the wall. Holy cow. Yeah, it's pretty vicious. They've
Yep.
dialed it in pretty good now, and it feels a lot better.
It's probably a little bit harder than what a real NASCAR is, I think, if I turn mine all the way up.
Probably, I don't know. Them boys,
If they're
them wheels take
having
some
to turn
force.
that hard. But
Well, hopefully everybody learned a little something here today, and we thank everybody who came in to talk. Squid Billy, thanks for showing up. JT, thank you. X, as always. C-Man was here. Thanks for being a guest on the show. Um, Anybody who's typed in on the YouTube channels, thank you so very much for tuning in. Bud, do you got anything you want to add before we close out the show?
No, I just want to let everybody know that if you want to come out and race and hang out with us on the NASCAR 25, please come out and join us. Join through the chat, or you can join through clicking on one of our names and join the lobby that way. Join the game. Visit us on newvelocityracing.com. You want to hang out with the group, become a community member, just click on the link and go from there. Also, check us out on New Velocity Racing YouTube channel. Give us a like, share, subscribe, come hang out. We got the Big Daddy Sauce and we do the Coffee with Bud and Big Daddy Sauce every Sunday at 9 a.m. All shows are
Central, 10
all
Eastern.
Central, 10 Eastern, yes.
And
Make
we'd like to thank our sponsors.
Yes, definitely. Unique Waterworks LLC, August 5 Designs, East Side Engine Works, Dragon Magic Productions. We appreciate you.
To the entire racing community of all racing communities, Sector 7, NVR, and all those beyond. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and be safe out there, and may Santa bring you everything you dreamed of. With that, we'd like to say Happy Sunday. Good morning. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and Merry Christmas.
Until next time, everybody, y'all have a Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year. Until next Sunday, y'all take care.
Okay, I'm out.